this is UK Chaos here, and today I'm just going to discuss about couple of stuff right now about my settlements, about rumours going around with New Vegas 2, and just a small bit, my insight off the Enclave, really, what I think about the Enclave, where's the Enclave, and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to start off with my information about my settlements and everything like that right now. So the what I want to talk about really is the zoning districts. So I got three to five in mind. I don't know how likely they are. So zone 1 is going to be high profile / military zones. So we got Spectre Island, Sunset Drive, and Sanctuary Hills. They're the three major bases I'm going to put down there where military is going to be heavily fucking focused. Then in zone 2 is going to be all farming, like Abnapi Farm, the greenhouse one, I can't remember what it's called exactly. My brain went blank on that one. But most of the farming one's going to be there. In zone 3 it's going to be like civilian based, like less priority to the farmer district kind of thing. So that's my plan right there for the zoning and everything like that. And also in Spectre Island right now I'm making a major enclave base in there, so you won't be seeing that for a couple more days because I'm kind of working on the finer detail and all that stuff. We're laying down roads, foundations for the buildings and everything like that before I really show it off fully. In Sanctuary Hills, there's not a lot to be going on really. I just finished it up really on the building side of it, so that's why I moved over to Spectre Island for now, do the building in that, and come back around again. I just realised Sanctuary Hills is not fully done yet because I still haven't built my house in Sanctuary Hills, so that is another thing I got to worry about in a minute when I get back onto it. And Spectre Island is a major enclave base, and what's another one? Sunset Drive is going to be what do you call now, offices kind of thing, where the enclave can come down and technically do the business. I'm not too sure yet about Sunset Drive yet. That might go down to the civilian base because it's kind of a big location for civilians, so I can put like a little community of houses and everything like that in there yet. I'm still thinking about it, don't call me on that, guys. I'm still working out the kinks. Farming districts are going to be interesting. It's going to full of crops and everything like that. That's going to be interesting. And shipping is not stuff like ship off all armor and everything like that. Guns, ammo, armor, power armor and all that stuff will be coming from Spectre Island, because I'm gonna give you a little insight of Spectre Island right now. In that place in Spectre Island right now, I have I'm currently working on 3 areas right now. We have the XO1 facility where we manufacture and make XO1 and distribute it to the Enclave. Then the one will be weapon / ammo. Then the one will be armor for the Enclave. So we've got three factories in that major base location, and we're gonna make all that there and there really, and we got like a storage depot really, you could say, for that base and all that stuff. So that's what means Spectre Island is going to be mainly the heavy tier priority really, you know what I mean? Like Spectre Island is going to be up there first, #1 priority, then there'll be Sanctuary, then Sunset Drive, maybe question mark. I'm not sure about that now. I might take it out and put that down to the lower tiers. And farming will be second priority, then the farming and civilian priority will be on tier 2, really, because they're mainly the things you need to keep safe, because if there's no settlers you can't work or manufacture anything like that and all that stuff. So that is my little conversation right now about my settlement buildings and everything like that, what we're planning and everything like that. Spectre Island is going to be a good one to look at in a minute, in the next couple of days, And yeah, so I want to talk about the rumor going around of Fallout New Vegas 2. If I get like a article or a picture of the conversation, what this allegedly guys said about it and all that sort of stuff, I get like a little recording, a screenshot, scroll down the page, you can read it if you want to, if I can get hold of it, and don't quote me on that. So this guy is technically saying Fallout New Vegas 2 has technically been confirmed and it will be released at E3 today, and all I know is Obsidian is involved, but people have been saying Obsidian won't be involved because they don't have the best relationship with the Bethesda people. So I don't know if that's going to be true or false or whatever kind of deal. Not I mean, I'm not too sure yet how it's just going to work out properly. And if that is the truth, then like my points then, and if it's going to be true and everything like that, I can recall from New Vegas 1, you fight over Hoover Dam. Sorry for spoilers right now, I just said it there, but anyway, that's spoilers coming up now. Hoover Dam, you fight for Hoover Dam. Which faction you go with? Brotherhood, not Railroad, Brotherhood, Enclave, Kaiser Legion, Great Khans, NCR. Which faction are the boomers? What faction you really want to help? You can technically decide on that, because after all, you're technically taking out the Caesar Legion or the NCR. Really, they're the two major ones you can take out. If you help the NCR, you can get the Enclave to back you up with 8 Ganon. You have to do a special quest before the end game comes up, and the boomers will help you if you do their quest lines. They will help you in the final battle with Kaiser or NCR, because they come around bombing shit up anyway. But anyway, less of that. So that's what I mean. In New Vegas 2, what can I possibly see in it? Hopefully a Ganon steps up and tells the Courier 6 he can possibly get the Enclave back to running in the in New Vegas, because where is the Enclave? Like, I mean, that's coming down the next topic after this, but where is the Enclave? But I'm thinking, if the Enclave does come around and in New Vegas, that'd be a kind of good foothold, because the Brotherhood are not well known in New Vegas, because they're in the bunker right now, hidden. Just like the Enclave, there's only like 4 Enclave officers. Soldiers are in the New Vegas area. So that's what I mean, like, it could be a good area where Enclave could rise up, kick the fucking Brotherhood in the teeth where they're hiding and all that stuff, and take it over and start their own Enclave bunker. And I mean, and possibly the Brotherhood could come back around from Capital Wasteland or the Boston area, because Boston and the Capital Wasteland, the Enclave has already. An Enclave, sorry, Brotherhood has already. So New Vegas 2, to me, I don't see it as a possible Fallout site, because like I was thinking in my head, and people are saying this, why would they be going back to New Vegas 2 or New Vegas in general? Because no offense to New Vegas, it was good, DLCs were good, the game was good, but I don't feel like the desert scene. You know what I mean? I like high rides, like Commonwealth and the Fallout 3, because I don't know why, I just like kind of deal. You know what I mean? Like concrete everywhere, concrete skyscrapers, houses. Then you go outside the city. Then you got like the little towns and villages and stuff like that. Like just like new Fallout 4, really, like how it is there, like that. Also, I wish hopefully they bring something back. Is the settlement building in that? Hopefully it doesn't, then yeah, can't be judging after that point. But New Vegas 2, I'm one of these people, like, I like to see it, like to believe it, but I like to see it before I believe it, kind of thing. So when E3 is coming around, I'm gonna keep my eyes out on E3, see what games are coming out, and see what games looks good and everything like that, on what I feel like gonna grab for my channel and all that stuff. And if New Vegas 2 is there, so I'll make another video if Fallout New Vegas 2 is released or confirmed, whatever, because the article did say at E3 they'll be going to be releasing it, and that's where the proof is going to come from. But I don't believe it at the moment, because this guy technically is reliable. Calling people that he judged Redemption 2. That week after that, they come out saying it's going to be confirmed, and Last of Us, that comes out a week after being confirmed also. This guy technically predicted these 2 games, but I like to see it before I believe it, like all that stuff. And yeah, that's what I mean. New Vegas 2, hearing about it, I want to believe it, but I don't want to at the same time. So the next one I want to speak about is where is the Enclave? Like, I got some like ideas on it, but like people are saying, oh, the Enclave are in hiding now in like California, San Francisco, whatever locations. I can't remember exactly, because this was a couple of days ago now where I looked at this really right now and all that sort of stuff. But my ideas on this, right, next Fallout game I want to see is like, say, somewhere like San Francisco / Chicago. Not mean like, you can say Chicago, yeah. And if the Enclave is there, that'd be kind of fucking cool, and hopefully you can play as the Enclave, because no other Fallout games, or to my knowledge, you cannot play as an Enclave soldier. And that's what pisses me off the most, because why did they bring a good faction into like the Fallout series of the Enclave just get killed over and over and over and over again, and all that sort of stuff. So that's what I mean. The Enclave for me, all my segments are about the Enclave and everything like that because the Enclave are a good faction. I don't see them as the evil faction. I see the Brotherhood as evil because they're like killing people, you know what I mean, like for fun, like all that sort of stuff. And my little idea of the Enclave in the Commonwealth is kind of like no proof is given about this and everything like that because it's just me when I was playing the game a couple of times over and over again, making settlements about the Enclave, playing the mods called American Rises. Yeah, American Rises. So that kind of got me thinking about this right now. Enclave is a U.S. forces or pre-war U.S. whatever, U.S. Army, whatever you can call it. And I just thought to myself when I was doing every time, I never thought of this. When I start a game from Fallout from the get-go, really you can say, and you start off walking around your house in century pre-war, walk around your house, then come to the living room, then you got that shelving behind you, and you got your wife's lawyer degree right there, and your flag, and you say something about it. I didn't know exactly what he was saying, talking about it. I'm like, I did not really click onto this point of view since a couple of days ago, and when I really thought about it when I'm doing my settlements, playing this mod, and just watching videos about Fallout history, Fallout 4 history, and the Enclave history, whereas the Enclave, people saying there's 50 years without the Enclave in the Fallout series. So people are saying they're predicting now the Enclave has to make a horizon and a major comeback right now to wipe out the Brotherhood. But I don't know. Hopefully it's true because I'm hoping there's a Fallout game with the Enclave in it when you can play the Enclave. And when you go, when I was saying, when you go back into your house and you go to your bedroom, there's some army fatigues in the wardrobe. Like you could say, yeah, he's a veteran. I know he's a veteran. I know that much. I think he says it in the showers anyway. But like, he's technically still ex-USA Army. Then, not mean like. He could possibly make an Enclave come back in Fallout 4. That could be a possibility, like a secret faction in Fallout 4, but Bethesda didn't do it. It's a shame they didn't do it and all that stuff. And that's what I was thinking in my head, like, why did they not connect these dots up right now, right there and then? Because in American Writers, you haven't played the mods. I'm sorry for saying this right now, but in that mod, you have the Americans coming, the 4 American soldiers, or 3 soldiers and 1 scientist in that mod, and come out of cryopods, and they are they're technically like yourself. They come from pre-war, and the American forces kind of deal. And I'm like, why can't I say American forces, American soldiers, and all that stuff? So then I just realized in that mod, like, what happened if Fallout before, or Bethesda did a route like, you are the new hope for the Enclave. You don't know about the Enclave. You've stumbled across a abandoned bunker in the Commonwealth where the Enclave is, and you read some notes about it. There was a faction in Fallout. No, I can't say Fallout, but a faction in America. Blah blah such and such, and you realize you have the forces. You are the soldier and that stuff. You have the training and all that point of view, and you could possibly start this faction up again, recruit some people. Then the Brotherhood will come into it and say, "Oh, I'm declaring you as a enemy of fucking the Brotherhood, whatever." So they won't like you that much. And Institute, like I say about the Institute, they could be Enclave scientists, and the Institute will back you up. Like your son Sean technically says to you, we will help you and give our scientists up and everything like that for you, because they was helping the Enclave originally, but you're trying to start the Enclave up and everything like that. I was going to see something like that, know what I mean? Like, I was hoping, like, for Bethesda does something down that storyline, like, you start your own faction, you start the Enclave up, because I never seen that done before. Like, they are technically fucking decide about the presidency and everything like that. Not me. Like, you connect to a bunker, and the bunker connects you to the president of the enclave. He tells you to do it, and you do it, and factions come along. Brotherhood will hate you, Institute will like you, Railroads will hate you because you're technically enclave slash Institute. Minutemen might hate you, might like you. I'm not too sure about them people because they're a peaceful faction anyway. They might hate you because you need to take over land property to make down bases and all that stuff. They might hate you, might love you. I'm not too sure how that will go down, but that's what I was thinking about. I mean, like, I wish there was like a storyline like that in Fallout 4, because to me the Enclave needs to make a comeback real soon, because it seems like the Enclave are getting wiped out of the whole entire Fallout universe, really. And hopefully that's not true, because Enclave to me is the best faction and all that stuff. Hopefully they don't make a bad mistake like Bethesda does it, or Obsidian, or not Activision, that's Call of Duty. I can't remember who else made. I think Obsidian, yeah. I think Obsidian made New Vegas, I think. Hopefully some of them people, man, makes a good Fallout game, like brings back the Enclave and all that sort of stuff, because I don't like seeing like the Enclave being the bad people. Not mean, I want to see a Fallout game to show us the side of the Enclave well most people don't see, kind of thing. Not mean, like the Brotherhood comes down, oh, Enclave over there, you better go and kill them. No, like, why can't we just take a step back and infiltrate their soldiers and get the story off them? Then at least you have a choice then to destroy them or destroy the Brotherhood, like in American Rises. I like that feature because you have a choice to join the Brotherhood again or keep with the Enclave, and you keep the Enclave, your Brotherhood will hate you and all that stuff. I'm not getting into that mod because that's quite a good mod. If you haven't played it already, play it because it's quite good. And that's what I mean, like the Enclave for me, I want to see a Fallout game to really explain the Enclave being here, and there's just a story on it, man. Not me, like, then was the Brotherhood right then the Enclave were bad people, or Enclave was the good people and the Brotherhood was the bad people? That's nothing what I was thinking about. The Brotherhood Steel, or I can't remember what his fucking name is now, the Elder on Fallout 4 now, Elder Maxon. To me, I reckon he killed his parents, or killed the father and his sister. And if you play Fallout 3, you see the kid anyway. Oh crap, drop my tablet. And all that sort of stuff. And that's what I was thinking. I mean, what if he has killed his sister and his dad, and finally taken over the Brotherhood, and the people who are loyal to them people kind of died with them because their son was taken over? And I don't know, man. Like, the Brotherhood to me is a complicated faction and all that stuff to get involved. Okay, there's my tablet disappeared. And all that sort of stuff. And I really want to see the Enclave really make a comeback and all that stuff. And that's what I mean. Like, to me, I wish the Enclave does come back, make a Fallout game, whatever. It could be Fallout New Vegas 2, New Orleans, Fallout 5, or any of that sort of stuff. Just justify the Enclave, man. Not me. Just give us a game where we can play as the Enclave and see the Enclave side of the story. You know what I mean? Like, don't like put information in and, oh, we're the bad people. No, I mean, don't call it in the bad people, man. No, I mean, make it as the Fallout lore kind of thing. No, I mean, what are the Enclave are doing? No, I mean, like, are they good or the bad? No, I mean, was the Brotherhood right? Was the Brotherhood wrong, or whatever? Not I mean, whatever faction hates the Enclave and that deal. Not I mean, because I don't like. I'd be honest, man. I go with the Enclave because their faction never been really revealed. Really, what are they? Are they good intentions, bad intentions? Some Fallout games, Enclave have bad intentions. In Fallout 3, to me, Fallout Raven Rock, Enclave in Raven Rock was a peaceful group. Like, never want to bother anybody and that stuff, because I don't know, man, but when the Brotherhood started stepping up and all that stuff and taking over Project Pre-War and all that Project Pre-War, that's my own project the Project Purification, whatever, the Purification place in the Enclave wants to take that over because it would be a major asset to the Enclave. and all that sort of stuff, but the Brotherhood hated that and defended it with their honour, and the Enclave only reacted to it because they needed it in their groups. But it's a shame you can't have the Enclave can't speak to you and say, yeah, Enclave can share it with the Brotherhood. If that's agreement right there, the Enclave doesn't like it, then that shows the Enclave are bad people. If the Enclave says, yeah, that'd be a good intention, and not many Enclave are good people then. So that's a little conversation really what I want to discuss about this sort of stuff, man. Not mean what's going around with settlements, Fallout New Vegas 2, and a bit of the Enclave, man. Not mean my point of view on the Enclave and all that sort of stuff. And so yeah, guys, if you like this video, guys, smack that like button and hit subscribe button if you haven't already, and share this with your friends and family. And this has been UK Chaos here, and I'll catch you next video, guys. See ya and goodbye.